How's it going, everyone? It's Reversal Trader King, where I catch you guys precise bottoms and tops in the stock market. Everyone is talking about the big rally of Barnes and Noble. It's like insane, right? 303 million volume, making it at a high of 1.35, and it was a low at 15 cents. Massive gains. And here's the question: did you miss the train? Is it going to go up higher? What's the prediction? Where do you want to get in for an entry? So if you are in it now, I want to say congratulations. I would start taking the profit. And here's why I say that. There is no guarantee that this will start just plummeting down, but there is a very, very high percentage. And the reason why I say is we are at an ATR of 4, and when the price gets above it, what happens? You get a long wick here. It can't sustain it. I promise you it can't. And what does it do? It goes down. Now, what I have seen before is that price will open up, and obviously this upper band will be a little higher, and price magnets to it, and it goes up a little more. But here's the thing. And I discussed this in my premium Discord. I have all the education. I discuss a lot about the ATRs and the three middle bands. You have your EMA 5, 10, and 20. And if you want to learn about that before I get all into this, join the premium Discord, where a lot of people were, GWAV, get in early. CRKN, I love that one a lot. So obviously you could play a lot of the stocks with this type of style. There's a lot of education. You get my entries and exits for bottom reversals only, and I'll tell you what that is. I'll put the link down below in the YouTube comments. It's only 20 cents a day or $6 a month, and there's thousands of members joining within a short period of time because people love this strategy. And as you can see, I can show you constantly after I showed all the hypes and all the things where, I just went over CRKN. Look at this. We went to the ATR levels. Look what happened. We have a massive sell-off. Where do we go? Back to these bands. What was another one? GWAB we caught, and we wanted to get a nice entry. What happens? We have a massive sell-off at these upper bands. It tried to magnet to it. Bam! We're gone. So it happens religiously, constantly, guys. I could show you any chart that shows you with price action. When you get to this upper band, what happens? I'm showing you all the meme stock hypes, SINT, GWAP, CRKN. What did it do? It went back to these these bands, and this is where you look for the entry. And I'm going to discuss that with you guys. So for BNED, we are at an upper band rally. Can we go up a little higher? Absolutely. I'm not calling this the absolute top. Do not get me wrong for that. But do we start trending? Do we start like cooling off? That's the right word to use. We're going to start cooling off. We had a massive run. We're sprinting up. We're running so fast. We went from 50 cents to $1.35, and then you start be like, okay, I need to cool them down. I need some water. I need to go back to the EMAs, and that's where I want to rest if I want to run again. And that's what's going to happen here. We're 1 day of time distance from the EMA. And you might ask, what does that mean? 1 day of time distance. We have not touched the EMA 5, which is this purple band, till this candle here. We were clearly on it when we had to move up. Guess what price does? We hurry up and test it. Here was your entry for a pullback to the move up. That is your trampoline effect. You pull back, you hit the upper band right in here. This was not your entry, and you pull back to your EMA 5, 10, and 20 all in once, and bam, it shoots up because that's your trampoline effect. That right there is where price is going to go. And when you go into the lower time frames on a 15-minute, you start seeing right in here the same effect. You get this upper band, of course, lower time frames are more unpredictable. You do the same thing. You go back to your middle bands here as price can't sustain here. And that's kind of what you're seeing. And you want to make sure you're getting under the bands, closer to the lower band here for the trampoline effect. So this was at 26. The EMA 20, let's get rid of all these. EMA 20, so you can see if a stock runs up, you always look for these areas. Right in here, the EMA 20 was around 28, but the 10, so around the 26 to 28 cents was your accumulation zone from a high of 60 cents that it ran down, and then you shoot up massively from 26 to 28 cent area to $1.35, making you oh my gosh. It makes, wow, 200% almost right in there from the landing zone on the trampoline effect. So now you're like, okay, Did I miss the boat? And then a lot of retail traders like, I'm buying now. I can't stand the pain I'm dealing with. I should have got in this trade. And so they start buying up in here. So here's what's going to happen, though. We're at the upper band, so you start seeing a little sell-off. It's going to be the same thing here, guys. It's going to go back down to here. But and we know it is. Can it do it tomorrow? No, it doesn't have to do it tomorrow. Will it do it in a week time frame? Absolutely. Anything that don't touch the EMA5 in 1 week is extremely long and rare. It usually does it within 2 to 3 days, but it can do it the next day, just like this candle here. This right here brought in the eyes, and this is what you call the trampoline effect. You're touching all 3 bands. The algos accomplish their mission because they have to do it. And I want to show you guys something. It works in downtrends and uptrends. Right in here, algos accomplish their mission. And this is like rolling the dice. Do we go up or down? In this case scenario, BNED goes down. Because that, it's a big move once you get in here. You have your consolidation. Consolidation to a big move up or down. Right in here is your EMA 20, and it shoots down. Look what happens on the downside of things. Okay, we're at the bottom band, guys. Wow. So do the inverse. When you're at the upper band, you sell your shares and you don't buy. But when you're at the bottom reversals, these are the trades I like to alert. Because this is your depression zone. When nobody wants it, they think it's a trash stock, and it's, it's no fun buying in red. I get it. It's down 10%. You're scared to death to hit that buy button. But this is where you should not be scared, guys. You should be scared buying it way up in here. This is where you should be nervous. Yes, I get it, the hopium and all this, and everybody's, hyped about it to the moon. This is going to $3 now. But we've seen it with AMC. We've seen it with GME. I can keep showing you stock after stock. Bam, here's the hopium trade. Right in here, it goes way above the upper bands. Guess what we're bouncing off of, guys? Your EMA 10 and 20 is where you look for your bounces. Right in here, you're having a bounce. GME was my favorite. I don't know what it's doing, but look at this beautiful trade here. Hasn't really played out yet, but this right here was alerted for a sell zone. Bought massive puts. We knew price can't sustain it, and it hurries up and hits the EMA 20, and that's your loading zone. This is where you should be loading and have your stop below the prior low, just in case. So this is the same thing with BNED. We're at a hopium stage. We're at an exciting stage. Everyone's happy, But down here, everyone's depressed. So do the opposite of what most people do. You load up your shares here. Where do you target? Your EMA 10 and your EMA 20. EMA 5 is a very easy target. What I do like to say is, like you say, even on a big down move where the bands took a while to get situated, it will hit it. But usually when you see these big band moves, time distance, it takes a little longer. But we hit that EMA 5 to a T. You like to wait for price to go down. And look at this beautiful double bottom to a T that the algos had right in here. That was beautiful. Nice, nice, nice. And then right here, it scares people breaking it. But right in here, this was a nice, beautiful game from the 21 cent, 18 cent accumulation all the way up to a 40 cent, 100% mover. And it gives you one more opportunity to get right in here. But as you can see, the bands did go really below, as it's not touching. So it is a hit or miss. I would not have taken that trade here. But within hindsight, I wish I would have for a bottom reversal. And those are the type of trades I alert in the Discord. It's going to be these depressing stocks. It's down, how much was this down? Like 65%. Everyone's freaking out, right? Now when a stock is up freaking $1.35, now everyone wants it. But nobody wanted it at 18 cents. Crazy, right? All right, so my prediction analysis is going to hit the EMA 5 right in down here at 62 cents. If I was going to load for an entry, it would be at the EMA 20 where you get the trampoline effect. And that's going to be at 40 cents, and that's going to fluctuate, so you have to have this set up to see where that is going to be. If you guys want to join the premium Discord to see the alerts, see the system, and actually use it for yourself, because obviously I can't alert every trade. I like to just stick to 2 stocks in my portfolio, and once I'm out, I do another one. And there's so many setups to be, and it's just nice to see for your own 2 eyes and be like, okay, maybe I want to improvise the system. I like how he does it, but maybe I want to add this to it. So if you want to join, click the link down below into the YouTube comments or in the YouTube description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. When you click that link into the YouTube comments, and it'll be pinned, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. As you can see, Rocco Sorcho has subscribed. Big old banner. He took the initiative and to be like, I want to be, I want to know more about this trading. And it's only $6 a month. It's not going to break your bank. So when you go to the subscriptions tab, hit premium chat. You're not a subscriber once you join the Discord. It won't automatically subscribe you. So you want to go to the premium chat up in here where you see all these stars and locked channels. They will be unlocked. Don't worry. Once you subscribe for only 20 cents a day or $6 a month. That is less than a Starbucks coffee now. I mean, with taxes and everything, I paid $9 for it. I got a venti and it was outrageous. Put a little effort into this, guys. If you're putting thousands of dollars in the market, have some resources when you come into the market. Understand that most traders lose. Over 90% of traders lose because, yes, this could go up, but because they're buying into the hopium and they're buying up in here area and they don't know it can correct. They don't see the charts like we see. They don't have this. They think this is very bullish because it's up a lot and it can keep going up. Sure, it can, but your risk versus reward is not there anymore. So if you join the premium Discord, do it on your computer because it saves your iOS. It saves, it'll be a flat $6. If you do it on your phone, it charges an iOS fee. So I want to keep telling people that it'll charge you like $1 or $2 more. But if you do it on your computer, it's a flat $6 a month. You cannot beat that deal. I see Discords charge hundreds of dollars, and all they do is give you a watch list, and you're on your own. You get my exact system, my education videos, how to set up your chart, how to properly accumulate. You get my RTK swing trades. You know exactly when I enter trades and when I exit. And then you get my RTK journal, which is so important. When I open this up, you can see what trade is he trading. Okay, like for example, I have DRCT at 343. I have core at 867. You can be like, oh, he has core at 867. I see the accumulation number, which you'll understand that when you watch the accumulation video. You'll be like, maybe I want to get some core. I want to ride this with him. And you'll be like, okay, if he's confident and he sees the system. So you can kind of see, and also in the notes, I write what is. So not every trade is going to go perfectly, like you think. Like I showed BNED. You could have bought it right here, straight when it hit the lower band at 23 cents. And guess what? It goes down to 18 cents. And you'd be like, down a little bit down in this area. But does it really matter if it explodes right up to 40 cents and you bought it at 20 and you were down a little? That's what I'm kind of saying is practice your emotions, because nothing is going to be worked as perfectly as possible. It's just not possible. You won't say, I got the exact bottom and I didn't have to have any emotional stress. I didn't have to see my money go down 3-5%. Once I bought, it was instantly up. That is not what I'm telling you is going to happen. I can tell you that I can get precise bottoms and we know where to target. So do have some patience when you don't over expect the world when you come in. You got to do the training yourself and you got to back test and you'll understand this is a really good freaking strategy, guys. It took me over 6 years to develop it with an over 95% win ratio, and I lost one trade in the past 8 months because I did not follow my system and it was on penny stock that was under 10 cents, and I took the trade too early because I was a human. I had, FOMO and everything. And I made 30% on a trade, and guess what? I tried to get back on an entry and try to make more money, and then I lost on it. But yeah, over 95% win ratio is one of the best strategies, and I made my system even better based on that loss, so I thank that loss every day. So you get all this for the price of $6 or 20 cents a day, and I really hope you guys just take a chance with me. I will do my best. I'll work my butt off, and we're also going to do live streams. I'm going to add it under the subscriptions, just to make it more transparent, user friendly. So when a stock is going down, you'll be like, I will be telling you guys, I'm looking at the 15-minute chart. I'm going to be buying in this range right here. So hope you guys take the chance to join. If you guys like the video, give a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about BNED, Barnes and Noble, and because the more engagement you have, the algorithm spreads it to other retail traders. So I really do appreciate if you comment, like, or subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the premium Discord. Catch you later. Peace out.